Hello, happy Wednesday, happy vlog day. I hope you're all right. Weather's been a bit rubbish, hasn't it? All right for ducks, but not for anybody else. And it doesn't take long before it causes problems on roads and areas as well. Not great, but hopefully today, like a little bit bright. I'm not too sure what is planned for the weekend. I think it's a little bit of sun, a little bit of rain. The joys of autumn, but we do love them. And the jumpers are back on. I attended on Sunday Rothwell's Farmers Market, which I have seen lots on Instagram. It's great to give them a follow because we don't have sort of something that's regular in and around Garforth. So that's, I feel, is the nearest, I suppose. And it's really nice. It had the lovely Molly Reimer, who we've had at Feastival before today. And I know she played locally at other venues and events. And it was really nice as she was singing. It's just where Morrison's has got the swan sort of just behind, and it's sort of using their bit of land to have a farmer's market. Not necessarily just all food, there was some elements of other things there to sort of attract everybody, but the food was great. There was a Caribbean stall there, and we went there and I didn't, but the family did have like a few little early morning snacks. But it was really nice. Also nice to see Nell's Urban Greens there as well, who we have at Feastival. So there was a few things. It's on every month at the end of the month, but have a look, follow them on Instagram. I took away some goodies, and it was nice because it's not that far away. So do have a look. I know it's not Garforth, it's not, but it is the closest on our doorstep, and it's quite nice. I know at the end of October they were looking out for people who want to apply to be at the market. I would say it will give you an hour, so that Ollie's chocolates are there as well. Lovely. We've had them at Feastival. We do have them at Feastival. But I would say, to give you an idea of how many stalls are there, it took us about an hour to get round, and that was with looking, buying, eating, sitting, drinking, gone. So it just gives you a bit of an idea of what's there. But it's nice on from 10 in the morning till 2 in the afternoon. And the fact they've got a little bit of music, which was quite nice. I had a bit of a chat with what was an ex-publican. Is that the landlord's publican? About pubs. As we know, and people who are certainly in the industry, hospitality have really struggled to get back to what was pre-COVID. I think hospitality has struggled the most. But pubs most definitely. And I think the market for people wanting a pub, perhaps, and don't get me wrong, this is not all, but it's just changed a little bit. So are we still seeing, I still see it sometimes at one of the local pubs where a tradesperson will go work and then go for a beer afterwards. Don't really like that, but if you're going for one, just don't do it anymore. Not great for your advert, for your after work, for your pub, to be in the pub car park. But hey who, it's that thing, it's that generation where, is that still there? Is that still alive, where people are going after work? I think it was. Is that cut in half? So that's sort of lost a bit of trade. Are people now still going to the pub with their group of friends, or now are they going to a bar or staying at home and, sort of plopping around each other's houses and doing it that way? But the pubs certainly they've still got their loyal customers that follow, but have they got any new customers coming in? And I know a couple of pubs in the area have been trying to do new things and just trying to see what works. And it's really hard. So they're trying to see what the demographic is, what the market is. Shall we put this on? Shall we do this? Live music definitely helps. The Podger has been doing quite a lot of sort of open mic sort of nights, but they've had proper bands in this Saturday. Actually, they have, and it's going to be the start of sort of an R&B blues night, the first Saturday of every month, and this week on Saturday from 7:30, this starting with the Tigermen, and that's from 7:30, and it's free. So go down, and there's a 4-piece band called the Tigermen, and you can have a beer and listen to some music. But there does need to be that, I think, that draw, that pull. What's the reason for me to want to go to the pub? I know with the Podger, for example, they do lots of cool things that sort of bring people in, and Joe and the team are constantly working on potential ideas of how they can draw new clients in, maybe, especially with the new estate over the road. So but I do think it's very, very hard for our local pubs or pubs in general. So just all I'm asking you to do is not forget them, or perhaps go and follow all the pubs that you like or that are near you to see what they're doing, because it might be the fact that you've not sort of noticed them for a bit. You just pass them in the car or walk past with the dog and just think, I just probably wouldn't go in there. But find out what they're doing, because actually that might be another reason for you to pop in with your partner or your mate over the weekend or a Thursday night or whatever. So just to be aware that, you know, the pubs, I think, to try and change and diverse a little bit, I don't know what the future holds for them with regards to how we'll see in the next 10 years. But they are trying, so just to be mindful of our lovely local pubs. There's lots going on this week. Obviously the Podger on Saturday on the 6th is Apple Press Day. Apple Press Day. It's the 3rd annual Apple Press Day with the lovely incredible edibles at the Garforth Community Wildlife Garden, which is off Oak Grove opposite the Podger. Go down there and then follow the path around to the left. And you can take your pears and apples and then just a little, obviously clean a bottle to fill with juice, and that's on from 12 till 2. So take your little ones, they can go and see how these apples get pressed. It's a beautiful area. They're always doing stuff there. It's really nice. If you've not been anyway, take your little apples and pears, take your bottle and go and have a little mooch. Go and have a little mooch in the wildlife park. It's lovely to take your kids, just see this little bit of what was just derelict land just left for wildlife, which is never a bad thing. But now it's just sort of, it had wildlife and they're bringing their friends. So come and have a look. This is a little posh hotel. It's a little village for us. It's fabulous, and the team works so hard to sort of create this beautiful place for wildlife and for people like you and me to go and see. And they've always got events on. They're always after volunteers anyway to come and help, because things like this need volunteers. But just take your apples and pears this week. On the 10th of October. I keep writing the 6th for some reason, thinking that we're in June. We're not. On the 10th, the Garforth Police Station have a contact point, which they do monthly. It's a 2-hour session from 10 till 2. Go to Garforth Police Station, go and discuss with the police team, the local police team and the PCSOs about any local issues that you have. It's a 2-hour slot, and it says you can go up the ramp and there's the glass door behind the flag post. That's where you would need to access the event. It's a really good idea, because what it's doing is just opening the police station to the public, which needs to happen. You might have a little list of things that are going on. You know, I'm not talking about like, oh, a leaf has dropped into my garden from my neighbour's big bush. I'm talking about some serious things that you might have concerns about. You know, the area where is there lots of antisocial behaviour where you are, or you're not feeling comfortable because it's like, it could be a bit more, could they work with Leeds City Council to maybe do something that might make you feel safer? Is the area where you live, do you not feel safe anymore? There's them discussions to have. So there might be things that you've thought about at home that you think, oh, I'm a bit worried about that. Perfect time. Go to Garforth Police Station on the 10th of October between 10 and 12. I'm going to have a little chat with them. That's what they're there for, and I think it's a fabulous idea. Right, I'm off for another meeting to talk about Feastival at the Station House. Perfect marriage. And we've got, I will find out today, and it will be put up on the socials with regards to Feastival Sausage Fest on the 26th of October. Don't know why I said it like that. Sausage Fest. But it's good. It's got Bear Brass Band. If you've not got tickets, be quick, because I know they are going quick since we put stuff on socials. Having a meeting today, we'll probably have some more information for you, but it's not that far away. It's the end of the month. You'll see me and Feastival team all working together. The lovely Rebecca from the Gin Shack, also bar. What's not to love? You know, me, bar, sausage. It's a beautiful thing. Get your tickets. Go on to Garforth Community Feastival page, and all the information is there. Tick on the Eventbrite. Tickets, sausages. Have a beautiful day.